Hey, I'm Holly from the Everlane team, and I'm joined by Dominique Drakeford.
Hi.
We are going to be tackling some questions today about fashion and the environmental impact fashion has. Dominique is the founder of Melanin and Sustainable Style. Hi, Dominique.
Hi, Holly. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Do you want to tell us a bit more about your company?
We work to amplify the work and voices of Black and Brown Indigenous communities globally across sustainable fashion, natural beauty, and land sovereignty, and really pushing for agency and representation for cultures in the midst of redefining sustainability.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
This is what we're going to do. So we're going to try and answer your questions within 30 seconds. For every question we get right within the time frame, we have to wear a hat. As many hats as possible.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
It's my favorite accessory, honestly.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, question one from Mother of Arrows on Instagram. What steps are you taking to reduce the water usage in the production of your clothing? We take great care when selecting material and fabric. For example, with denim, we work with Cytex, who is our factory, and they recycle 98% of their water.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Did I do it? Yes.
All right, question from Yena Apothecary. How do we curb plastics and consumerism? So ideally, if governments made plastic a lot more expensive for companies, it would incentivize more eco-friendly options. Focusing on getting folks to understand the detriments of plastic, I would say also applauding communities and organizations who are doing it right, and focusing on public policy at a local level.
Didn't quite make it.
Oh no!
Your Renew collection is made from plastic bottles. How? So the plastic bottles are broken down into flakes, and then these flakes are melted, and from that point they're extruded into threads, and these threads you can weave into fabric, insulation, and that's how we get our beautiful Renew products.
Nice.
Oh.
You are killing it. Okay, look, all right, we gotta step it up. How do you define sustainability? All right, I'm gonna keep it simple. The root word in sustainability is to sustain. So creating production and consumption systems that sustain the health of the environment and the people.
Oh, so much time left. Should we put our hats on?
Yeah. Woo. Oh, I like your cuff. Do I need a cuff? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think you look good.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we're stylish now.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Everlane, are you using plastic to send your products? We're not using virgin plastic, no. We replaced it all with recycled poly bags.
Oh,
Yeah, so
perfect.
hopefully one day there'll be none.
Yeah. What is carbon offsetting and how does it work? So when you purchase an offset, you're funding a practice or a project that is lowering your carbon emissions or your greenhouse gas emissions. And those emissions are depleting the ozone layer, which is causing the greenhouse gas effect. All right.
This is a question from Miranda. Why do you use real leather as opposed to vegan leather? Yeah, this is something that we're always working on. At the moment, there are limited vegan options that are durable and don't contain any plastic. And we are always looking for alternatives, and hopefully we'll find one.
What does ethical manufacturing mean? So that's about creating equitable production systems that really care for garment workers throughout the supply chain. So adhering to fair trade standards that make sure the employees get paid fair wages and working in healthy conditions. So it's really a holistic approach to people, product, and planet.
Yeah, totally. And as the time's run out, I'm going to jump in and say that's so true for Everlane. We have a compliance audit that we do every year that measures fair wage, fair hours, environmental concerns. We really hold them to this higher standard.
Love it. All right, let's do it. That's right.
Let's get toasty. I can't say I've ever worn two hats.
I don't know. I might have.
All right, next question.
All right.
This is from the Christie Cat. How do you balance your eco-friendly campaigns with supporting dry clean only fabrics which hurt the environment with chemicals? I think dry cleaning can use less water and we want to obviously reduce water waste. Our product team is working on making things so that you can wash them. For instance, our washable silk, and all the cotton can go in the washing machine. So we're trying to make improvements where we can.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay, ready?
Trying to be honest here. In an industry that's oversaturated with information, how do you know what's the most important? So definitely do your research and figure out what's important to you and your community, and from there, create actionable baby steps. For example, if you wanted to stop shopping at fast fashion retailers, figure out an approach that's accessible for you, whether that's saving money and shopping at a sustainable brand, whether that's thrift or vintage shopping, or figuring out a time frame where you don't shop at all. It's all about taking those baby steps.
This question is from, and I hope I'm saying this right, Rukia. How do you do that?
Rukia?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Let's do it.
I want to know how the people making my clothes are being treated. Yeah, this is really important to us at Everlane, and I think a lot of people. We do a social compliance audit that measures things like wages, hours, labor conditions, environmental requirements, and we make sure they're held to this standard at all times. We also have a vendor code of conduct, which is on our website. Check it out.
Nice. Why is inclusion important? So inclusion is not only important, it's mandatory. Our environment is in a state of emergency, and we've been really complicit in excluding communities of color. So understanding that Black and Brown Indigenous communities have had regenerative solutions for years means that we need to put their work and their philosophy at the forefront of education and activation.
Oof. In the nick of time.
I know.
Let's hat it up.
Let's hat it up. Whoa, feeling electric.
All right, you have such a better technique than I do.
Oh, one more hat.
One more hat. It's from Jaylapat, and the question is, how do you source the recycled down? And this is a great question too. We use a European company called Redown. They source pillows and duvets, and then the down gets washed, sterilized, and sorted into grades of warmth, which we put into our jackets. Simple.
Nice.
Cool. Oh my goodness, let's just watch that time drain.
Okay, braggadocious. How did you get started? So I'm an Oakland native, and my environmental journey started with backpacking. I was an avid backpacker. I did a lot of youth development with regards to environmental awareness, and that scaled into my education, in which I got a master's degree in sustainable entrepreneurship and fashion right before having another environmental degree. But ultimately, it's coming from an educational dorky place, but it ultimately scaled because I love fashion and I love culture, and so I wanted a culmination between all of that to create my own career lane.
That's so amazing.
Thank you.
You're a smart cookie.
I try.
Last question.
Let's do it.
What is your policy on plastic? When Everlane launched Renew, we made a commitment to get rid of all virgin plastic in our supply chain by 2021. And we are 75% there with our apparel. And we are very excited to continue the good work and getting rid of virgin plastic.
For sure, that's exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Do I have to wear another hat? Oh, just wave it around a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Oh, you killed that technique.
Stacked.
Yeah.
Well, we're wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah.
I don't know who won. I'd say it was a tie.
I mean, was it a tie? Yeah.
I don't know. Let's call it that. Thank you so much for being here. I've loved talking to you.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. I hope you guys learned a few things.
I hope so. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We will also be featuring a link to your website. So please go check it out. Bye.
Bye, guys.